Hi, this is Lorraine, and I'm doing another video. If you'll give me just a minute to clear, center, and balance my energy, and then we'll get started. Okay, so this has been a very intense week. Last 3 weeks of messages. I think I got a little bit of a break, but as of the last week, a week and a half, a lot of messages have come in, and it would be expected with where we are with this election coming up. And so it's a difficult topic because I truly believe that everybody needs to choose their own path. They should do their own research, read, educate themselves, enlighten themselves spiritually, listen to their intuition and decide for themselves. But that's my personal opinion. When I meditate, open myself up to divine guidance, I'm given the responsibility of sending messages. And so these messages need to be conveyed. And that is my obligation. That is my commitment to this world at this time. So sometimes the messages are not what people want to hear, but that maybe makes it an even more important message to be heard. So I'm just going to allow the energy to flow, and I'm going to share the messages. And so what's really important for people to understand, for anybody who's watching this, is I am everything, everywhere, and nowhere. I permeate all things, unified always, never apart. I connect to my divine self. I connect to my higher self. I connect to that part of me that is connected to divinity. I am connected to that part of me that is divinity. And those messages, these messages, come through that source. This is not me expressing an opinion. This is not me expressing a belief. This is me conveying a message as I connect to that divine part of myself. So with that, with this election coming up and all the negativity and the ugliness that's happening, this is what everybody needs to know. Donald Trump will usher in the Messiah. That is his sole purpose. That is his obligation. This is not about Democrat or Republican, liberal or conservative. This is about the transition of this world. This is about the transition of Mother Earth back to balance. And it is his obligation to transition Mother Earth, to aid in the transition of Mother Earth back to balance, and to usher in the Messiah, the person who will help heal this world. Therefore, when this election happens, Donald Trump will win. Any attempt to circumvent universal law and the will of the divine creator will be thwarted by the positive energies of the universe. Because any attempt to overrule or usurp the divine creator is founded and driven by deception, lies, and manipulation. And Mother Earth is moving back into balance. That means the negative polarity is weakening in its force, and the divine energy of balance and positive love and light is coming into fruition. Those who walk the line between light and darkness carry the heaviest burden. They must discern in a moment's notice. They must decide the best course of action for the greater good. They have been given the obligation, the responsibility to protect those who cannot protect themselves. I speak mostly of the military and of Donald Trump, who has this overwhelming responsibility the military that we're aware of in the United States and around the world carries a heavy responsibility. But then there are those who have chosen the alternative, who have been offered the alternative and have taken it. And I'm speaking of those who have done the 20 and back. They call it the 20 and back. And I look into the eyes, I've looked into the eyes of men specifically, no women, but men who have done the 20 and back. And what I saw was broken, bloodied individuals who have been ripped apart psychologically, sometimes physically. And these 20 and backs, they've said 1, 20 and back, 2, 20 and back. But when I look into their eyes, this is infinite, an infinite number of 20 and backs. They keep being put through this. This is equal to the torture and torment of the children who they draw the adrenochrome from. When I look into the eyes of these people, I see the universal law has been broken, not skirted, not fudged. It has been broken. This negative polarity that feels that it has successfully circumvented universal law and that they will not have consequences are incorrect. Karma, the law of karma will come in. The law of attraction will come in. That which you put out is what you will receive in kind. Individually, each individual, and the collective consciousness as a whole. And as I've said in the past, the positive polarity on this world and the negative polarity have diverged. So those who inherit Mother Earth will not carry the burden of this negative karma. It is those who have diverged into the negative and have chosen the negative, who will bear the burden of this negative karma as a collective. You have not circumvented universal law. You are bound by it. What you have done to these individuals will have consequences, and you will bear those consequences. Karma, the law of attraction, and the law of flow will see to it. This is not God playing favorites or punishing. This is the choice that you have made, and these are the consequences of the choices that you will suffer. All of us have our karmic energy to balance. When I came into this world, my energy was balanced. The traumas I suffered taught me compassion, empathy, trust, the importance of trust, honesty, sincerity. They were necessary to put me on my path to my soul purpose. The eyes that I've looked into, these men who have suffered over and over again, who have been manipulated and lied to get them to do these, to fight for something that was a lie. The burden that they bear as a result of that, the burdens that they carry, the torment that they feel. I can't allow that to continue. So, I have set the intention, and I have already made the request that I will carry the burden of the negative karma that they might carry, that they believe they carry, should there be any. How can I call myself a light worker, a healer, if I'm not willing to bear these burdens? I do it willingly and I do it openly because what I know about myself, about the soul that resides in this body, is that no matter what the trauma, no matter what the experience, eventually I always find my way back to center. I always find a way to joy, love, and happiness, no matter what. That's why I've been chosen for this obligation, for this purpose in this lifetime. Because no matter what I dealt with prior to this day today, I was bound to find my way back to center so that I could have this experience in this moment right now. And I will bear that burden so that these men whose eyes I've looked into, who have suffered, who are suffering so greatly, can have some release of this energy. It's too much to bear. It's too much for any one person to bear. This should never have happened. I can't allow it to continue. So I ask in every meditation for angels, guides, beings of love and light, as they help Mother Earth to transition, that they heal these individuals, that they help them to release this energy that they carry, and to know that there is the opportunity of joy, love, and happiness in their life after all these traumas. And I ask for the burden to carry the weight of these experiences, because I know I can. However many lifetimes it takes, I know I can do it. I know I will do it. To this negative polarity who is trying to usurp the will of our divine creator, the creator of all things, I have been told that any blocks, any triggers, phrases, anything you've done to these men, to the peak programmable life forms, clones that you've created to try to fight for your cause, have been removed, dismantled. They will not do as you think they will. Zako is awakened, and he will neutralize any threat to the greater good. He will neutralize any attempt to move Mother Earth out of balance. This decision was made at the beginning. We have come full circle. We are the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, and the highest. I am everything, everywhere, and nowhere. I permeate all things, unified always, never apart. It is my obligation to bring Mother Earth back to balance. I therefore bring love and light to this world to create that balance. I am fully committed to my sole purpose. I won't stop, and I will not fail, because as long as I'm focused on my path and I remain steadfast and committed, I am fortified and protected by our divine source, our divine creator, beings of love and light, angels and guides. They stand to my left and to my right. They surround me always, and I know it. I will not stop. I am committed. Thank you.